Listen and practice.
Hello, my name is Alex. I'm a student, but my English wasn't good, and that broke me. But every day, I had a burning desire and will to learn and master the English language. One day, I decided to take a big step and go to London to study English. I was both excited and nervous. The first time I boarded a bus, I felt like a fish out of water, surrounded by English speakers who seemed to converse effortlessly. As I found my seat, two friendly English women sat beside me. They noticed my struggle with English and kindly started a conversation. They asked about my journey and studies, making me feel a bit more at ease. Although I stumbled through my sentences, they patiently listened and encouraged me to keep trying. Their kindness stuck with me, motivating me to overcome my fear of speaking English. Determined to improve, I started reading English stories. Simple tales at first, but gradually, I tackled more complex ones. I would underline words I didn't know, look them up, and write their meanings in a small notebook. Translating these stories into my native language became my daily routine. It was challenging, but with each translation, I could feel my English improving. My vocabulary expanded, and I gained a better understanding of sentence structure. To make learning more enjoyable, I started watching English movies with subtitles. I'd pause, rewind, and repeat until I caught the nuances of pronunciation and expression. Slowly but surely, the characters' dialogues became more understandable, and I found myself laughing at jokes without needing subtitles. As the days passed, my confidence grew. I could now hold conversations without feeling overwhelmed. The bus rides that used to intimidate me became opportunities to practice my newfound language skills. I no longer felt like a stranger in a foreign land. I was becoming a part of the vibrant English-speaking community. Looking back, I realized that my journey to mastering English wasn't just about memorizing words and grammar rules. It was about embracing every opportunity to practice, making mistakes, and learning from them. The two English women on the bus were the catalysts for my transformation, and I'll forever be grateful for their kindness and encouragement. In London, my quest to master English took an exciting turn when I decided to join a local language club. The club was a melting pot of diverse individuals, all eager to improve their English through communication. It seemed like the perfect opportunity to put my language skills to the test in a supportive environment. As I attended the club's meetings, I found myself engaging in conversations with people from various backgrounds. Each interaction was a chance to practice and refine my English in real time. The atmosphere was encouraging, and fellow club members were patient, offering corrections and suggestions without making me feel self-conscious. One of the seasoned members shared a valuable tip with me: the power of daily reading. He emphasized that spending at least 15 minutes each day immersed in English text could significantly enhance vocabulary. Inspired by this advice, I started incorporating daily reading into my routine. I began with simple articles, short stories, and eventually worked my way up to more complex texts. The key was to challenge myself without overwhelming my comprehension. With a dictionary by my side, I tackled unfamiliar words and phrases, making a conscious effort to understand their usage in context. The Language Club also organized language exchange events, where members could pair up and converse in their native languages. This not only provided me with an opportunity to share my own language but also allowed me to learn from others. It was a two-way street of communication and learning, fostering a sense of camaraderie among club members. Within a few weeks, I noticed a significant improvement in my vocabulary and conversational skills. The fear of making mistakes began to fade as I embraced the supportive community around me. The Language Club became more than just a place to learn. It became a second home where friendships blossomed amid shared struggles and triumphs. Through this immersive experience, I discovered that learning English wasn't just about textbooks and grammar exercises. It was about real conversations, connecting with people, and embracing the living language. The club had become my sanctuary, a place where I not only learned about the English language but also about the diverse and rich tapestry of cultures that surrounded me in London. Each day brought new challenges and victories, making my journey to master English an exhilarating adventure. In my continued pursuit of mastering English, I stumbled upon a technique called shadowing during one of the Language Club meetings. Intrigued, I decided to give it a try as a new approach to improve my pronunciation. Shadowing involved listening to native speakers, either in person or through audio recordings, and mimicking their speech in real time. Armed with my headphones, I immersed myself in English podcasts, speeches, and conversations. I aimed to replicate the rhythm, intonation, and nuances of the speakers. It was a challenging exercise, but over time, I could feel my pronunciation becoming more. The text below is the same as the text you provided, with no changes made. The Think Aloud technique extended beyond my personal space. During language club sessions, I actively participated in discussions, expressing my thoughts and opinions. The more I engaged in this practice, the more confident I became in articulating complex ideas. The combination of shadowing, real-world practice as a deliverer, and the Think Aloud technique became integral parts of my language learning journey. They not only enhanced my pronunciation and speaking abilities but also made English an integral part of my daily life. What started as a quest to conquer a language barrier evolved into a holistic and immersive experience that transformed my relationship with English. As I continued to grow and learn, I realized that language mastery wasn't a destination but a dynamic process. Each technique and experience became a building block in constructing my proficiency in English. The vibrant city of London, with its diverse opportunities and supportive communities, played a crucial role in shaping my linguistic evolution. If you're reading my story and aspiring to master the English language, let me share some advice based on the hurdles I faced and conquered on my journey. Firstly, understand that learning English, like any language, is a process. It's normal to feel frustrated, especially in the beginning. Don't let the initial difficulties discourage you. Embrace the challenges as opportunities to grow. One of the early obstacles I encountered was the fear of making mistakes. It's essential to realize that mistakes are an integral part of the learning process. Don't be afraid to speak, even if you're uncertain. The more you practice, the more confident you'll become. Vocabulary can be overwhelming, but try not to focus on memorizing long lists of words. Instead, incorporate English into your daily life. Read a little every day, whether it's articles, stories, or news. This simple habit not only expands your vocabulary but also exposes you to different sentence structures. Pronunciation is another aspect that can pose a challenge. Consider incorporating shadowing into your routine. Listen to native speakers, repeat what they say, and pay attention to the nuances of their speech. It might feel awkward at first, but it's an effective way to improve your pronunciation. Real-world practice is invaluable. If possible, engage with native speakers. Join language clubs, attend events, or find a language exchange partner. Practical application accelerates your learning and provides a supportive environment to refine your skills. Work opportunities, like the job I found as an order deliverer, offer a unique chance to practice English in everyday scenarios. Whether it's interacting with colleagues or customers, these experiences contribute significantly to your language development. Lastly, be patient with yourself. Language acquisition takes time, and progress may seem slow. Celebrate small victories, whether it's successfully ordering a meal or having a brief conversation. Each step forward is a step toward fluency. In conclusion, learning English is a rewarding but challenging journey. Embrace the difficulties, stay persistent, and surround yourself with opportunities to use the language. Remember, it's not about perfection, it's about progress. Best of luck on your language learning adventure.